the ultimate Bali travel guide. Let's go. We stayed at beautiful villas for $10 per night. We ate delicious food for only $2, and we witnessed beautiful waterfalls for only $1. After visiting Bali 3 times already, we're now here to give you the best and most informative Bali travel guide the internet has ever seen. In this video, we give you everything you need to know. The best places to visit, the best villas to stay, and the best food to eat. All so that you can have the best Bali Indonesia trip possible. So let's go. Hi guys, my name is Angelica Wanders and this is Eileen Wanders, and we create budget travel guides all around the world. On this channel, we show you our easy to follow itineraries and also our costs and expenses in every trip. So if you want to travel around the world in the easiest and most affordable way possible, then hit that like button and hit that subscribe button because we make videos just for you. Stick until the end of this video because we give you the ultimate 7-day Bali itinerary and also a cost breakdown so you can get an idea of how much an amazing Bali trip would cost. And without further ado, let's explore Bali Indonesia. First off, let's talk about how to get cheap flights to Bali. What we like to do is compare prices through platforms like Skyscanner and Google Flights. You can compare prices out of the entire month and choose the cheapest date. You can even filter them out from the cheapest option to the fastest option. Basically, being flexible with your dates can really give you more affordable options and save you a good amount of money. Another tip would be to stalk your local airlines daily. Follow them on social media, subscribe to their email lists, and just do anything to stay updated so you're ready to hop onto any sale. Personally, we live in the Philippines, so we usually wait for piso sales from Cebu Pacific, wherein a round-trip promo flight would cost as low as 4,000 to 6,000 pesos per head. But before you book your flights, first you need to know this. When is the best time to visit Bali? So the dry season runs from April to November, where the weather is sunny and the humidity is lower, making it perfect for outdoor activities and beach fun. However, this is also the busiest time, so expect more crowds and higher prices. If you prefer lesser tourists and don't mind the occasional showers, you might enjoy the wet season from December to March. Just keep in mind that some outdoor activities may be limited due to the rain, but you'll likely find fewer crowds and better deals on accommodations. Okay, so now that you booked your flight and finally arrived in Bali, every tourist should pick up 2 things at the airport. Number 1, a pocket Wi-Fi. Before your trip to Bali, I would highly suggest pre-booking a pocket Wi-Fi or a local SIM card so you have internet to navigate your way around Bali. For short-term trips like 4 to 7 days, you can pre-book a pocket Wi-Fi which costs as low as $3.50 per day. But for longer-term stays, you can book a local SIM card which costs as low as $22 for 30 days. But the price would depend on how many gigabytes you choose. Make sure to pre-book these in advance to get the best prices. For the most reliable and affordable pocket Wi-Fis and SIM cards in Bali, I'll leave some links in the description below. Then in order to claim it, you just need to find the designated counter at the airport and they will help set up your internet for you. Number 2, the second thing to pick up at the airport is cash. From our own experience, we found that withdrawing money from ATMs abroad usually offer better exchange rates as compared to money changers. But don't worry about withdrawing too much, because throughout Bali, you could use your credit cards for some transactions. However, if you plan to explore street food or buy from smaller local shops, then this is when cash will be most needed. Now, after you got everything you need at the airport, it's time to get to your hotel. But the question is, where is the best place to stay in Bali? Well, for first-timers, there are 4 main areas to choose from: Seminyak, Ubud, Canggu, and Kuta. So let me show you the differences between each one so it can help you choose which is the best area for you. Let's begin. First up, Seminyak. Seminyak is a stylish beach town known for its stunning sunsets, vibrant nightlife, diverse dining options, and luxurious accommodations. With trendy boutiques and designer stores, it's a paradise for shopping enthusiasts. Plus, with its central location, it offers easy access to explore other parts of Bali. Although prices tend to be a bit higher in this area, if you're into high-end experiences and don't mind splurging a bit, Seminyak is the place to be. Next, we got Kuta. Kuta is situated right next door to Seminyak and just a little bit closer to the airport. This area actually shares a lot of similarities with Seminyak, with its vibrant nightlife, surf spots, and boutique shops. However, it's a bit more affordable, making it very popular for budget travelers. With a wider range of budget accommodations like hostels and mid-range hotels, Kuta is a hub for backpackers and those looking to save money. So if you're seeking that same lively atmosphere that they have in Seminyak, but you still want to stick to a budget, staying in Kuta would be your best bet. Next up, Ubud. When you think of the movie Eat, Pray, Love, you think Ubud. Ubud is like stepping into a serene jungle paradise. You got your lush rice fields, yoga spots, and traditional Balinese dance performances. Even though it's a bit further from the airport, about a 2-hour drive, the foresty vibe draws in people who love nature and want to find their inner peace. You can book local Ubud experiences like a traditional cooking class or a yoga session. Or you can opt to take a walk through their forests and meet some monkeys along the way. Just keep an eye out on your things because let me tell you, these monkeys can get aggressive. But aside from that, if you're looking for a spiritual haven surrounded by lush greenery and rich culture, Ubud is the place to be. And lastly, Canggu. Canggu is a more relaxed beach town, perfect for a chill, laid-back vibe and away from all the hustle and bustle of crowded tourist areas like in Seminyak or Kuta. The beaches here are less crowded, ideal for lounging in peace, but they still offer great waves for surfers. It's got this cool, slow pace of life atmosphere with lots of trendy cafes and hipster hangouts. But if you're still seeking some nightlife, the world-renowned Finn's Beach Club is a hotspot in this area. Overall, Canggu is the go-to destination for those who want to be near the action but still want to enjoy some peace and quiet. There are many more areas to stay in Bali, like Sanur, Uluwatu, Jimbaran, and even North Bali. But if you're a first-timer, I would highly recommend checking out these 4 main tourist areas first. And when choosing between the 4, there is no right or wrong answer here. But if it's your first time in Bali and you only have a week, maybe you can move from one area to another so you can truly get a taste of all different sides of Bali. At the end of this video, I'll be sharing with you an ideal 7-day itinerary for first-timers, along with a cost breakdown. So stick until the end if you want to experience the best of Bali within 7 days at the most affordable price. Also, wherever you choose to stay, you can find affordable villas in every corner. We actually have a separate vlog on our channel called The Best Affordable Villas in Bali, where we book private villas for as low as $10 per night. Some of our villas had its own private jacuzzi on the rooftop. Yes, on the rooftop. A net bed overlooking the rice fields, and for another villa we stayed at the top of a tree nest. We also revealed the prices for each villa, and it's kinda crazy because that video actually got to over 300,000 views. So if you're interested in finding the prettiest villas in Bali for really cheap, just click this video on our YouTube channel. Okay, so now that you've chosen your respective area and booked all your villas, this leads us to our next question. What are the best things to do in Bali? And how much will I spend? Well, if you're looking for the most cost-effective way to experience all of Bali's famous tourist spots at the most affordable prices, I have just the answer for you. And that is to book budget joiner tours. This is the ultimate tour choice if you want to save money. It's more cost-effective compared to booking private tours because in joiner tours, you split the cost with other fellow travelers. Tours can go as low as $20 to $30 per person, sometimes including meals, and they even pick you up from your hotel, making it super convenient. With a wide range of joiner tours to choose from, there's something for everyone. If adventure is your thing, you can go trekking through the jungles to find hidden waterfalls. If you're into island vibes, you can head to places like Nusa Penida and witness the most beautiful beaches on earth. And if you're craving culture, you can check out ancient temples or watch traditional Balinese dance performances. No matter what you're into, there's a joiner tour for you. Right now, I'm going to share with you 5 of the most popular joiner tours that travelers love, and also their price tags. So let's begin. First up, we got the Nusa Penida Day Tour. Picture Nusa Penida as Bali's younger sibling, a bit separate but still part of the same family. Getting there involves a short boat ride, but don't sweat the details, because when you book a day tour, everything's sorted out for you, from boat transfers to van transfers to entrance fees and tour guides. Your adventure starts from mainland Bali, and they pick you up within their designated pickup points, and once you arrive on Nusa Penida, you hop onto a guided tour to iconic spots like Kalingking Beach, Diamond Beach, Broken Beach, and Crystal Beach. Trust me, this island is pure paradise. Opting for a day tour allows you to explore multiple highlights in a single day, making it an excellent option to save time and money. Plus, it's a wallet-friendly choice. Joiner tours to Nusa Penida can cost as little as $40 per person, covering all expenses already. Visiting Nusa Penida is always a good answer, and I would highly recommend it. Another popular tour is the Mount Batur Sunrise Trekking Experience. Imagine waking up super early to climb a big volcano. Yep, that's called Mount Batur. This tour is perfect for adventure enthusiasts and anyone looking for the best sunrise in Bali. Whether you're a seasoned hiker seeking a challenge or a casual traveler craving breathtaking views, the view from the top of the mountain, which is about 5,633 feet above sea level, will leave you speechless. You'll see the most amazing sunrise with colors painting the sky and the whole island laid out below you. It's a bit tough going up, but once you're there, you'll feel like you've conquered the world. Your guide will be there the whole time to make sure you're safe and tell you cool stuff about the volcano. And after the climb, you'll probably be starving. So it's awesome that the tour also includes a simple tasty breakfast which you can eat at the top of the mountain. These tours can go as low as $32 per person. And trust me, if you've got some pent-up energy in you, this is something you've got to do. The next popular tour on our list is the Ayung Whitewater Rafting Tour. Imagine cruising down a beautiful river in Bali, surrounded by a lush jungle and towering cliffs. That's exactly what you'll experience on the Ayung Whitewater Rafting Day Tour. It's a thrilling adventure suitable for everyone, from first-timers to experienced rafters. Your expert guide will lead you through exciting rapids and calm stretches, ensuring a safe and fun journey. Along the way, you'll get to admire stunning scenery and maybe even spot some wildlife. After all the excitement, you can relax and recharge with a delicious buffet lunch overlooking the river. And the best part is, this experience costs as low as $17. It's an unforgettable Bali experience that won't break the bank. And the last tour that we would recommend is the ultimate Bali Instagram tour. Bali is a dream destination for photo enthusiasts, with its picturesque landscapes and Instagram-worthy spots at every turn. From stunning sunsets over cliffside temples to lush rice terraces and colorful street art, there's no shortage of stunning backdrops for the perfect shot. The Bali Instagram Day Tour was made specifically for those looking to up their social media game, taking you to all the photogenic locations on the island. With a local guide leading the way, you'll hit all the famous spots, like the Gates of Heaven at Lempuyang Temple, the Tegalalang Rice Terraces, and the swings and nests overlooking lush jungles. With tour prices starting at only $31, this is the ultimate way to make your Instagram feed pop with Bali's beauty. There are many more tours to choose from, like the Uluwatu Temple and the Kachak Fire Dance Tour, the Ubud Highlights Day Tour, and the Northern Bali Tour, and much more. But I just shared with you the 4 most popular ones, and you can choose which one best fits your lifestyle. Overall, booking a day tour in Bali is a smart choice for first-timers and travelers who have a limited time in Bali. It's affordable and saves you the hassle of planning everything yourself. You get to explore multiple highlights within a single day, which means you're getting more bang for your buck. Plus, you don't have to worry about transportation or missing out on must-see spots because it's all taken care of for you. Don't worry, I'll leave all the affordable tour links in the description below. And don't forget to use the code AngelicaWanders for an extra discount. Trust me, these tours will help you save money on your next Bali vacation. But let's say you're not into sharing a van with a bunch of strangers and you just want to explore the island on your own. Well, that leads us to our next question. How to get around Bali DIY style. Let me give you 3 of the best ways tourists can explore Bali on their own. Starting off with number 1, you can opt to rent a scooter. This is one of the cheapest ways to get around Bali. Scooter rentals cost around $4 to $5 per day, and diesel prices cost only about $1 for 1 liter. This gives you the freedom to explore the island at your own pace, at a really low price. Just make sure you have a valid license, wear a helmet, and are mindful of local road rules. Traffic can be chaotic, so if you think you're not the best rider or if you've got a ton of baggage to carry around, this might not be the most ideal option for you. Option 2. You can grab a taxi. Bluebird taxis are widely available in tourist areas and you can easily flag one down. But sadly, virtually no taxis will agree to be on the meter and will consistently ask you for a higher price. On the bright side, you can simply book a car using a ride-hailing app like Grab or Gojek. Uber is still unavailable in Southeast Asia, but in my opinion, Grab and Gojek will always be cheaper than a taxi, and you won't have to worry about overpaying. Plus, you can easily pay with your credit card, making it extremely convenient. Next up, option 3. This one is my favorite DIY option. People think this is the priciest option, but it might even be the cheapest option. And that is to book a private car and driver. Okay, I know it may sound expensive, but trust me, it's actually very reasonable and could actually save you a lot of time, money, and effort. Look at this scenario. Imagine you're staying in Seminyak and you want to transfer from your new hotel to Ubud. Instead of dealing with separate transfers like booking Grab to your new hotel, which is about 2 hours away, you can easily book a 6-hour private car charter. The driver can pick you up in Seminyak, take you to various tourist spots along the way, and then drop you off at your new hotel in Ubud. To make your money's worth, you're basically adding a little private tour in between the two towns and essentially getting a free city transfer. You can customize your own little private itinerary, choose the places you want to go to, combine different tours, and skip attractions that you're not interested in. You decide where you want to go within 6 hours, all while sitting back and enjoying the ride. And the best part is, diesel is already included in the cost. For a 6-hour car charter, the price can go as low as $30 for 4 persons. So if you're with a group of 4, it would only come out to about $7 to $8 per head. Let me repeat, this is already including gas and diesel for 6 hours. If you want a little more than 6 hours, you can book the 10-hour car charter or the 12-hour car charter, and this goes as low as $40 for 4 persons. So it comes out to about $10 per head. Imagine your own private car and driver for 12 hours for $10 per head, and again, inclusive of diesel. If you're traveling with an even bigger group, it gets even more affordable. Trust me, this is the ultimate travel hack when moving around Bali and transferring from one town to another, because you practically get a mini tour in between your transfer. I'll leave the links in the description below so you can book these affordable car charters. This is one of my favorite ways to get around Bali. Okay, so now that we've covered how to explore Bali's beautiful sights efficiently, let's dive into another exciting aspect: Bali's food. Let's eat. Eating food in Bali is an experience in itself. From charming roadside warungs serving up traditional local dishes to fancy restaurants offering gourmet meals, Bali has something to satisfy every palate and budget. Whether you're munching on fried rice from a street stall or trying out fancy Balinese fusion food at a fancy hotel, eating in Bali is not just a necessity. It's a culinary journey that tells a story of tradition. So today, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the top 5 most popular and affordable Balinese dishes. And if you're a first-timer, these 5 dishes are a must-try. Starting off with number 1, this is indeed the most popular dish for tourists, and that is nasi goreng. This is a fragrant fried rice dish packed with savory flavors, often served with chicken, prawns, or vegetables, and topped with a fried egg. This is one of the cheapest dishes in Bali, costing as low as $1 to $3 if you get them at a local warung. Number 2 would be the noodle version of nasi goreng, and that's called mie goreng. It's cooked with similar ingredients, seasoned with a blend of spices, soy sauce, and chili. But this one is stir-fried noodles instead of fried rice. This is also one of the most affordable dishes in Bali, costing only $1 to $3 as well. Number 3 would be satay. This is skewered and grilled meat, usually chicken, beef, or pork, served with a rich and flavorful peanut sauce. The price of satay at a local street stall would cost as low as 50 cents to $1 per skewer. Number 4 is babi guleng. This is a Balinese specialty featuring roasted suckling pig, offering a crispy skin and tender meat. Babi guleng is often served with rice, lawar, which is a traditional Balinese salad, and sambal mata, which is a spicy condiment made from chilies. You can find babi guleng meal sets for as low as $4 to $7 per order. And the last but certainly not the least, we've got number 5, nasi campur. Nasi campur is a popular Indonesian dish that translates to mixed rice, and it's exactly that, a mixed rice plate. You get a serving of rice, and then on the side, you'll have a bunch of small portions of meats, vegetables, eggs, tofu, tempeh, and sambal. It's kind of like having a complete meal all in one plate, so you'll get to try a little bit of everything. At local warungs, you'll find these meals for as low as $2 to $4 per order. Out of all these dishes, my favorites would be mie goreng and nasi goreng. These are my go-to orders if I just want an affordable, savory bite. Plus, they're available everywhere. Also, if you're into spicy food, make sure you eat your dishes with sambal. It adds a nice punch of flavor to the food, and it's a spicy staple in Balinese cuisine. If you're a first-timer in Bali, trying these 5 iconic Balinese dishes is an absolute must. Alright, well now that we've covered the best places to stay in Bali, the best things to do, and the best food to eat, it's time for us to put it all together and form the ultimate 7-day budget itinerary and cost breakdown. Feel free to save this video for future reference, and please note that the prices are considering that you've traveled with a friend or a partner, so in some cases you could split the costs. So first, let's talk pre-expenses. Before your trip begins, you generally booked a promo flight, all your hotels, and pocket Wi-Fis in advance. Our pre-expenses amounted to around $170 per head. On day 1, this would be your arrival in Bali. The moment you arrive at the airport, you could book a grab car to your accommodation in Seminyak. Check into your hotel, settle down, and then go out by foot to grab some dinner near Seminyak Beach. Also, trying out a bintang while watching the sunset wouldn't hurt too much. The first day would be all about relaxing and watching the waves of Seminyak. The total estimated cost for day 1 would be around $14. On day 2, I would probably book a day trip to Nusa Penida. This would require a boat ride, of course, and then once you get on the island, you can just let the tour guide handle everything for you. You'd visit Kalingking Beach, Broken Beach, Crystal Bay, and more. And if you have a little courage in you, you can walk down those steep 400 steps to witness one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, called Diamond Beach. And if you don't have the courage, it's fine. You can just enjoy the view from the top.
Going back.
This tour also includes a free lunch, so yay for free food. And once you get to mainland Bali, you can end the day by having dinner near your accommodation in Seminyak. The total estimated cost for day 2 would be around $44 per head. For day 3, I'd take my own customized tour, along with a sneaky free transfer to Ubud. So I would book a private car charter for 10 hours, have the driver pick us up from our Seminyak hotel, and then stop by a few tourist attractions along the way to Ubud. We would start off the day with Tanah Lot, which is a famous sea temple located on a large rock formation, and then make our way to Pura Menganing for a cultural water temple experience. Most people visit the popular water temple called Pura Tirta Empul, but we found that the nearby Pura Menganing was much less crowded, making it more serene and peaceful. And then we would make our way down to Ubud Palace and the Ubud Art Market, before ending the tour with a drop-off at our Ubud Jungle Villa. Yes, of course we would book a jungle villa. Thanks to this private car charter, we practically got that hassle-free transfer from Seminyak to Ubud with a customized tour in between. The total estimated cost for day 3 would be around $30 per head. For day 4, you could take a sunrise trek up to Mount Batur. And don't worry about having to get there on your own. Just book a day tour where they pick you up at your hotel and then safely guide you up the mountain, so you could just enjoy the sunrise without worrying about the logistics. After a free yummy breakfast at the tip of the mountain, you get dropped off back in your Ubud villa around noon. And then you can spend the rest of your day relaxing in the villa, or maybe even rent a motorbike and explore Ubud on your own. The total estimated cost for day 4 would be around $52 per head. For day 5, I would book that famous Bali Instagram tour for a little pop on my social media feed. Here you'd visit all the picture-worthy places that went viral on Instagram, like the Gates of Heaven, Tirta Ganga, the Tukat Chepung waterfalls, and also the Tegalalang rice terraces, where you can finally experience the super cool Bali swing. I would also sneak in a free city transfer here as well, where the tour would pick us up from Ubud and then drop us off at our new accommodation in Canggu right after the tour. Once you get to Canggu, you can probably end the day with some buy-one-take-one cocktails during happy hour at Finn's Beach Club. This is the most popular beach club in Bali. The total estimated cost for day 5 would be around $45 per head. Day 6 could be a little bit of a culture trip with the Uluwatu Temple and the Kachak Fire Dance Tour. Since this is a sunset tour, the tour van would normally pick you up from your hotel at around 3 p.m. So for the whole morning, you can rent a motorbike, maybe drive up to a cafe to grab a smoothie bowl for brunch, and then just kill some time until the tour van picks you up at 3. On this tour, you'll be able to witness the Uluwatu Temple and its scenic cliffside sunset views. Plus, you'll also watch a traditional Balinese dance performance at the temple. You can end the day by having your driver drop you off at your last and final accommodation, which would be in Kuta. Yay for another free city transfer. The total estimated cost for day 6 would be around $41 per head. And now for day 7, our last and final day in Bali. I would probably spend this day exploring local markets and shopping for souvenirs. And after securing my goodies, I would make a visit to a Balinese spa for a relaxing and rejuvenating massage as the perfect finale to my Bali adventure. And to top it all off, maybe savor one last taste of authentic nasi goreng at a local warung, bidding farewell to Bali with a delicious farewell dinner. By this time, I'll be ready to go. It's time to catch a grab to the airport and embark on my flight back home. The total estimated cost for day 7 would be around $38 per head. And there you have it, the ultimate 7-day budget itinerary for first-timers. If you add all of it together, the total cost for a 7-day, 6-night Bali adventure would be, drumroll please, $434 per head. But to be safe, let's just say it's a $500 trip. This is inclusive of everything: flights, hotels, food, transpo, tours, and activities. And just a disclaimer, this cost breakdown is considering you snagged a cheap flight, booked budget accommodations, joined budget tours, and ate really cheap food. So consider this itinerary perfect for budgetarians. At the end of the day, there is no perfect itinerary. There is just your itinerary. So ask yourself, what do you want to do? Do you want luxury accommodations, or do you want more free time in your itinerary? Figure out what you want to do and then form your own perfect itinerary from there. Our 7-day itinerary is simply a guide based on what majority of travelers do in Bali. This is most ideal for first-timers who want to witness the best of Bali within a short span of 7 days. You don't have to follow this itinerary strictly. You can always mix and match. But if we were to go back in time as first-timers, this is how we would go about it. On this channel, we teach you guys how to save money when traveling, how to book cheap flights, how to book cheap hotels, and just a whole lot of travel hacks. So if this travel guide helped you in any way, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below if you have any questions about Bali. We'll do our best to reply to every single comment, so don't be afraid to ask. Well, that's it for today. We hope you guys enjoyed this travel guide, and we hope you enjoy your trip to Bali. This is Angelica and Eileen Wanders. Never stop wandering.